Hello again, back on the subject of love. So we now know that we ourselves are love, and everything that we see, touch, feel, taste, experience is love, right? Even if that love is forgetting that it's love, meaning in and through a person operating from fear, will do some horrible things in the name of love, but you can't really say that that isn't God. That is God forgetting who it is and operating from fear. Because the pure essence that is God, that is underlying everything, knows itself and is creating still from itself and still looks at you through eyes of love and hoping, you know, one day, sooner rather than later, less pain rather than more, that you would wake up to yourself. And it's not God, the essence itself, causing us the pain and suffering so that we can wake up to who we really are. It's us. It's us being so resistant, us being so stubborn, and us having just a difficult time with change and with accepting change and with moving in the flow of change. See, everything changes. The universe, creation, is always moving into more of itself. And we are no different. We are part of that tapestry. We are part of that flow. We are part of that movement. And so when we resist that movement in us, when it's time for us to move on or move forward from something that we've been in for a while and it's become a comfort zone, whether it's benefiting us, comfort zone, well, it's always benefiting us, but not always in the beneficial way, right? So we can be in our comfort zone of an abusive relationship, but we don't leave because that's the evil we know and we can predict, right? But when it's time to move on from these things and we resist it, that's when we bring um, troubles, problems, suffering onto ourselves, because now the energy that creates life and ever more life in us has to now get our attention. And that energy suppressed, it has to go somewhere, and it comes out sideways in our lives to kind of, hey, I'm over here, wake up to us, pay attention to us. It's like, it comes in the forms of circumstances, conditions, and, situations that happen in our lives that we rather not deal with or we don't like. So when we want to blame suffering on God, initially we're blaming it on ourselves, which is, I guess, the right place to put it, right? Technically, because we are God expressing. We just forgot that. And if we remember that and just move in the flow of ourselves, which is ever moving, ever changing life, trying to express itself through us in unique and different ways, and don't resist the flow of change that needs to come in our lives so that we can actually step into the fullness of who we truly are as love. If we don't resist that flow, that change that comes every once in a while, suffering would diminish a lot, if not cease, right? It would be probably diminish so much we won't even really call it suffering anymore, because we're in the flow of what comes next. So, in the name of love, look into yourself. See what it is you are resisting right now in your life. What are you resisting change in? What are you trying to turn a blind eye to? What are you sweeping under the rug that you rather not focus on or face, that you know in your heart of hearts that you need to face this thing so that you can deal with it head on with love and acceptance of self, whatever it may be? It always comes back to us loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves and accepting certain things about ourselves. As humans, we are flawed. As divine beings, we are perfect. Let's learn how to marry those two, parts of ourselves in harmony so that we can live a life that we love, right? So we can create a life that we love. So check with yourself today. What are you avoiding? What change are you avoiding that is knocking at your door in terms of uncomfortableness when you think about it, or it's already manifested itself into situations, conditions, and problems in your life that's preventing you from experiencing your best life? So, in the name of love, notice and pay attention what you've been avoiding. Face it in love, and it will be resolved through love, and you will see life will open up to you even more. Until next time.